hvis ikke mere, for de store firmaer som Microsoft og Apple. Og man får om året 4% af det, man har investeret tilbage i bare kontant gennemsnit.
Ja, det lyder som den gode måde at gøre det på.
Ja. Så det er...
Jeg forstår ikke en skid om, hvordan slags virker. Jeg holder op.
Jeg har gjort en hyperfixation på sådan noget, så det har jeg rimelig god forstand på.
Ja.
Og ingen praktisk måde at gøre noget med det, fordi jeg har ingen fucking penge.
You and me both. Altså, jeg tjener mere end en stor andel af vores professorer gør. Og jeg har ingen fucking penge. Altså, jeg tjener jo 65.000 om året.
Ja, det er meget godt.
Ja, det er altså specielt, fordi mit sidste job var at lave pizza.
Ja.
Men det er stadigvæk sådan med det, og så kommer huslejen, og så kommer forsikringen, og så kommer bilforsikringen, og så kommer bilen, og så kommer internettet og elektriciteten, og faktisk også skulle købe mad for at kunne spise. Så er det lige pludselig, jeg tager væk igen.
Ja, jeg synes, det er vildt, hvordan mig og Tabby sidste år slået sammen pænt ved $130,000 nogenlunde.
Ja, det er jo ikke galt.
Og det er mange fucking penge. Og det er jo ikke som om, vi overhovedet, vi har været lige på kanten af at føle os næsten middelklasse.
Ja. Ja, altså nu er det jo også Bellingham, men stadigvæk.
Ja.
Ja. Jeg er nødt til...
Sindssygt.
Jeg er nødt til lige at rende, for lige at tisse af, før vi går i gang. Men det ser ud som om, der er mindst én her, hvis du har lyst til at snakke med dem.
Nå, okay, vi er going.
Ja, men altså, den er rullet et stykke tid, men du snakker bare.
Okay, så vil jeg finde den frem. Hello, friend. I don't have the stream pulled up, so I can't see who you are. But I'm very happy to see you here. Or hear that you're here. I had, just to vamp a bit, I had a great triumph golfing today. I did a very good job. But I did almost hit a child, which was embarrassing. But it is the longest drive I've ever hit. I hit it almost 340 yards, which is nuts. I still can't see the chat, so I don't know how much of this you can see. But it was simultaneously the most embarrassing and my proudest moment on the golf course. And it's been fucking 3.5 hours since then.
What happened 3.5 hours ago?
Oh, when I hit a crazy drive when I was golfing.
Oh, that's what you were super hyped about.
Yeah. So my just greatest triumph in golf in general was we were standing waiting for people to get out of the fairway, and we were like, all right, they're on the green. There's no fucking way we hit them. From here, none of us can drive anywhere near this far. And so I fucking whacked it, and it went dead straight, and it was about 10 yards short of this family playing golf with their kids. 340 yards away from us.
And you brained one of them with your golf ball, right?
Well, Tabby ran away so they couldn't see her, and I just stood there in awe. Because that is the longest, greatest whack I've ever seen in person.
That's what she said.
Yeah. It was like 15 yards farther than the Pro Tour average. I mean, it was crazy. Right down the middle.
Mm. And I'm sure it'll get crazier each time you tell the story.
No, because it's documented, so I can't.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you got it documented.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Mm. I'm sure we've all had a chance to read the text in front of us here.
Yeah.
Cool. What multimedia did we miss?
Annual evaluation of Dylan.
Oh, yeah, we've done that one. Cool. So just to catch us up a little bit here, we're about to go see where everything started, where Jesse and Dylan got their powers, and also how all the adults in their hometown disappeared overnight. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. Must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it, and didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. I'm stuck in a box. I'm no longer stuck in a box. Everything's better.
Let's see what they have on ordinary.
This is delightfully
Here.
creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Alright, come on out, boys. No? No boys? I feel like
I guess
I'm sorry, did
feel
you
like
say
we-
piss? Is there piss that I missed?
I don't see any piss.
That's a shame.
This seems like there should be a fight.
Yeah, it really feels like there should be some boys coming in right around now. But
But there's no piss music.
there isn't. Not even a hint of piss music, which, frankly, is a little disturbing. Ooh, but there's some lore over here.
It's almost worse than if there was piss music.
Yes, piss music in this case being the sound of chicken frying in the distance.
Yes.
Tom and the others had gotten worse. Scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from slide projector-related AWE.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah. No, I like that the freakiest shit in the game per its own aesthetic is never even shown. You don't even get to see a picture of it.
Yeah.
They just went through slide projector portals, and half of them got turned into dung monkeys by the milk of... Oh, there we go.
Aw, finally.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh! So much happening. Oy.
Found the
Hell yeah.
slide projector in the dump outside Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Essentially. Guess we'll see right after I throw out a bunch of these mods I don't need. What we do is we just go down to the worst mods, and then we throw them in the garbage. Ooh, is that a level 5 Shatter Choke? Oh, no, it's a level 5 Shatter Projectile Boost. We will be going ahead and equipping that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Look forward to upgrading my weapon so I can equip more than one. That will be stupendous. Hold, please. Launch energy cost. Recovery speed. We'll go ahead and make launch cost significantly less money.
Oh, yeah.
I love throwing grenades and having it cost me less energy. And by grenades, I mean concrete yanked out of the floor and ceiling. Like so.
Conknades.
Conknades is what I refer to my balls as. For no particular reason.
Mentioned a poem last
Ooh,
time.
this is important.
By Thomas Zane?
Yes.
Oh,
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself.
I didn't.
No matter. You've said
Hold
a
on,
few
the kitty's
times
stuck.
that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse,
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
the industrial accident in your hometown that you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
So I don't know if you latched onto that very specific tidbit, but Thomas Zane was a filmmaker
Yeah,
and not a poet.
that is very interesting.
It's fascinating because Tom Zane was very clearly a poet in Alan Wake.
Huh.
More on this later, kind of.
And in this world as well.
How do you mean?
Well, because she was referring to him as a poet,
Yeah.
but Google said he wasn't.
Yeah, he never was. That poem and the poet apparently never existed. But Tom Zane, the filmmaker, did.
Weird.
Weird. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden, see interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for the projector. JF mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be limited in the containment sector. Ordinary dump site, baby!
Oh,
we're gonna go look at that dumpy.
whoa. That dump truck slide.
I like 'em big. I like 'em dumpy. Oh, there it is.
Mighty.
Whole
Oh,
landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
And yet here we are. How is everyone at home, by the way? It's been like a month since last we saw you. I would apologize, but we've been busy having fun, so, it's good to see you again.
it's fantastic to be back.
Yes, it's very, very nice to be continuing down this road. And just as a reminder, once we finish the story of this game, there are 2 bits of DLC for us to get through.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, one of them being AWE.
Whoop, whoop.
AWE being short for either Altered World Event or Alan Wake Experience, depending on who you ask.
Oh.
By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Okay, bros, come on out. There's got to be a couple of you in here. Right? Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, but where's the ball? There's the ball. Lol. Imagine not being able to fly.
Losers.
No kidding. Oh god. Okay.
What?
No flyers yet. Oh, there's one flyer actually. I would like for him to be gone. Oh god. Okay. Hunting for health. We're hunting for health and everything's gonna be fine! Might my fire rate actually be too high on this machine gun?
No.
Seems to run out of energy like immediately. Shit!
You just have to get more energy.
This is fair. I don't know how to expand the cartridge of these things, but... Okay, hold on. Let me just brain this dude real quick.
We should check that lab.
Am I full up on personal mods as well? Who was it that convinced me to... Ooh. Absolute health recovery.
Fuck yeah.
I like that the 5th level of rarity for personal mods is absolute. That's got some weight to it.
Are you at health recovery per element pick up 47%?
Plus
Or plus
47%.
Okay. Oh.
No, the personal mods don't limit me, I promise.
Oh, I meant just like for little guy, you're at 47% of your health recovered.
Oh, that would be crazy. That
And
would
also completely useless because there's so many of them.
Yeah. Let's see what's up in this mobile lab real quick. This one's got a triangle on it, so we'll grab that one last. Congrats on beating the first Horizon. They are very, very good games. Dr. Darling.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Hell yeah. Finish Tango. Yes, baby!
Ooh.
A Dark Place is the new mission we just got. So that's interesting. A Dark Place is the beginning of the Alan Wake DLC. Finish Tango is the mission in which the very next Old Gods of Asgard song happens.
Hell yeah.
Gotta see what these motherfuckers have to say first, though. Beholden to the board in all matters. I wonder if we'll ever find out what the board is.
Probably, maybe not. Who knows?
Dylan's a lost cause.
Also, this is new.
Yeah.
I know, I struggled to see this. But we've contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it was just one person. So many dead.
Jesus.
I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately.
Ah,
I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research.
we just didn't see the beginning of the video.
Transferring the slide projector there.
Yeah.
That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is.
I wonder if there's some new stuff at the end.
Hopefully.
I don't know what.
Nope.
Nope. Bummer. But cool about the Dylan stuff.
Yes. Well, less cool for the people who fucking died, but...
Yeah, but they work for the Federal Bureau of Control, you know?
This is fair. Sharks have been known to materialize in people's offices and all that.
Yeah.
What's this? Album cover? I didn't know this was in here. But, shout out to my homie Rasmus, also my brother. I own this vinyl.
Yes.
I
I
was
was
about
9 or something
Yeah.
when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Jesse Faden.
Fuck yeah. I didn't know that's dope. I didn't realize the cover design for that had been around since then.
No, that's really cool.
It's yet another bit of wonderful, magnificent Remedy lore. Okay, where am I going? Sterling
been
AWE, Ordinary AWE. Cool. There's other stuff for us to see, but at the same time, this game is full of shit. I'm avoiding large quantities of the side content, partially so that you can replay this on your own at some point.
Yeah.
Because it is on Game Pass.
And a 100% run. It's not always the most exciting thing to watch.
Indeed, indeed. We're going to keep upgrading this levitation duration thing, because being able to float above motherfuckers is hugely useful. Okay, give me that. Give me that shatter upgrade. Yeah, baby. Okay, where's research? Am I in research right now? Projectile boost. Do I have a choke? We'll just keep boosting the amount of projectiles. Why the fuck not?
I don't know. Check the fast travel to see where this is.
Oh, God, you're so smart. We're going to research. Looks like central research is the way to go for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, the dimensional stuff. Getting in there is going to be difficult, but
it's going to be fun and trippy once we're there, I'm assuming.
the getting in there is the fun and trippy part. It's just we have a little bit of legwork to do before we get to it. But we might actually hit it in this particular session, which is incredible because I should have titled the episode something different.
Yeah. But,
Okay, dimensional research.
You know.
Can there be...
we did also do the dump.
We did also do the dump. That's true. And I was sure that was going to go down, so that's what we titled it.
No piss in the piss rooms.
This is one dead
Oh.
guy, but
Did he flush?
no.
Can you tell from there?
Hold on. Just had to do something real quick. No. He did.
Did.
Good for him.
Aw, good boy.
Oh, good boy. Where in the Jesus is dimensional research? Down here and then up the stairs, looks like. Listen, I will brain you. Where you at? Where are you hiding? In plain sight? Being a motherfucker with another motherfucker. This guy's got far too much defense.
Now he's dead, so.
Yep. Well, what's going on in here, though? I should take care of the dudes first, huh? Hello? Mr. Dudes? Oh, shit.
That's not good.
Oh, fuck. Oh, there's so many of them all of a sudden. Hello? Ah, floaty boy. The floaty boys are very annoying if you just throw one thing at them, but throw two things at them. Suddenly they become very docile. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It's how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file redacted for full report.
That's a fucking hard-ass line.
I know. That's badass as hell. What is energy renewal? Hold on. It's not a... Ooh, energy gain from headshots. I see you. Too bad we only have room for one mod, but... Here's dimensional research. That's a fun sound.
Yeah, it's a silly little...
Constantly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
We'll go ahead and listen to the rest of that, thank you.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
I love that.
The maze.
Roll. Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have?
We'll give it a shot, just
We
for
need to
fun.
find Ati.
Aren't you gonna bind with the gentleman back there?
We'll be right back.
Oh, fair enough.
Be literally right back around.
Oh, holy shit.
We need Artie to let us through. Give me... janitor's office. And of course, then we'll need to go down to the foundation, and there'll be a whole thing to do. But I believe in us. I believe in the next hour we'll be able to dance the Finnish tango.
I don't know.
First, the game's got to
Might
load.
be
Though.
impossibly complex like their language.
Potentially. Fortunately, a little bit of music speeds things along.
Yeah.
Ventilation, janitor's office. The map might be the single worst thing to read in the history of the universe, but the signage in this place is ample, which I'm a big fan of.
Yes.
Hello.
There's no Ahti.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
Is there some stuff I picked up?
This is, in fact, the live stream of the giraffe birth at the Oakland Zoo.
I'm the giraffe, and I'm giving birth right now.
I'm the baby giraffe.
That's my giving birth noise.
That's my baby noise.
You are the baby that I'm giving birth to. How's oxygen tasting for the first time, my child?
Smells like shit and placenta.
Yeah, well, that would be because of all the poop and placenta that just came out of me with you. You ungrateful baby.
Clean yourself up.
Hold on. Son of a bitch.
Does that count as a self-kill? Apparently not.
God, these guys have so much health.
There will be story time tonight.
There will indeed be a story time, yes. Oh, hello. Good thing these guys suck at aiming, or I would have died just then.
It's all the piss in their eyes. Can't see straight.
Oh, there we go. We gotta follow the visions of Ahti on vacation in order to find him while he's on vacation. And also, Mr. Seb, you've tuned in for the correct segment here. Apparently our stream back will be the finished tango. So, you know, that rocks. Is that a vacation vision over here, or just funny lighting? Also, are we missing any lore in here? We are.
Lore!
Turn on. Turn on! Okay, I guess not. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in the furnace? It seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes, isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. It might be time for a replacement. Oh, if only Tango were here is pretty much what I say about every moment of my waking existence. Open, please. Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a lot of piss and mold.
It's a lot of pissy dudes. They're all... oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh, God. I left a bunch of health elements back here from back when I was healthy, right? Yeah, thank fuck.
Yeah.
What? In God's name.
What the fuck is all this shit?
Okay. Running, running, and running, running. Jesus Christ! The mold dudes just deal so much damage. Please, can I have some health? Thank you. Oh! It's homing. The stuff that they shoot at me is homing. That's why. Who decided I should get rid of my sniper rifle? Whose idea was that?
Oh, that was yours, I think.
Shit! That guy again? God.
Yeah, that guy just keeps fucking everything up for you.
Oh god. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Ah! Moldy boy! Oi, oi, oi. But now we're done, right? We can go grab it in peace?
No, there's still more piss sounds. Where's all this piss coming from?
Okay.
Oh. What the farts, dude?
Those homing projectiles are no fucking joke. That was very dumb. I'm just glad I didn't fall down. That seems like a lot of stuff to redo.
Yeah. Good thing you can fly.
Yeah, that helps. We're off.
Hell yeah.
We're back, baby. Ocean view. The one, the only. Oh. That's great.
No guns in the ocean view?
Nope.
Oh.
It'd be nice if we got rid of the mold, though. He might be allergic to Finnish, though?
What?
All of these radios are speaking in Finnish, so I'm just going to turn all of them on and hope that drives the clog away. That's the guy from the beginning of the game, where Ahti was like, my old enemy, the clog, or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe if I turn all the radios on with the Finnish playing... then that will discourage... Sounds like it. Yeah, he fucked off.
That's really funny.
It's really great. I too am allergic to Finnish. I'm breaking out in hives as we speak. Is this not the one? What?
Isn't it the...
But I got the key.
Not that one. The black triangle, black upside down triangle, isn't it?
I thought I got the key. Did I not grab the key?
What?
It was here on the...
What the fart?
Well, hold on.
I guess ring the bell again.
Did I not? I grabbed the key, right?
Is there anything different in room 2 now? Do you have to turn off? No, because you have the fucking key.
Yeah. I wouldn't imagine that it would just glitch on us, right? A video game breaking on us? That's never happened. I mean, I'm gonna try turning them all off just for fun. Then running back and... Nope.
Did you turn off the ones in room 2?
I did not. Yet, anyway. I'm curious if there's a translation out there for whatever the fuck these radios are saying. Alright. No more finish. Now let me open the door.
Maybe it's one of the other doors, because Ati's special and cool. But you checked all the other doors.
Yeah, and there's only one time that the key opens up one of the other doors in this, and it's not here. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the last checkpoint and see if that helps. I sure hope the last checkpoint was when we enter the ocean view so we don't have to do that fight again.
Yep, that would suck.
And yet...
Fuck.
Alright, from the top. But at least now I know where the... Or they're already dead? Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, big ups to this. Big fan of not getting insta-murdered by a bunch of mold zombies.
Yes.
Alright. Let's do this one more time. Hello. Alright. On. Hearing this in stereo in my headphones is fascinating. There's this old Finnish man reading me the news, and I feel like it's super important what he's saying, but at the same time it's hitting my brain like gibberish, because it is.
Yes.
See, that's the puzzle-solved noise right there. There's a train passing in the distance.
Yeah.
There's the key. We're looking at it. We have now grabbed the key.
Fuck my cock.
What the dick, man? Oh, wait. Hold on, actually.
Is he out the front door?
He's in the janitor's office.
Oh my god.
I'm remembered bad. Damn, bro. We're just going all over the place on this quest. Those guys should stop noticing me real quick. A response team was dispatched to a possible AWE in progress at Redacted, Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved AI-63. The Bureau has discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Redacted Corporation. Local law enforcement have discovered numerous bodies in various locations of mutilation, various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Redacted accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. Look at that. All these doors that we... Oh, we gotta get over there. That we walked right by last time we were here. Oh, son of a... Just leave me alone. Please just leave me alone. I don't even want to fight you. I don't even really get experience points. Like, there's no reason for me to stick around and beat these guys up if I don't have to. There we go. We just...
Have to go down...
Yeah, fuck it.
Acoustically?
We did it. Acoustic transportation succeeded.
That really was the bicycle of elevators.
That's a fun fucking sentence you just said. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, redacted along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inwards. Wooden crates and accelerated physical redacted from redacted. Oh shit, that's a button. Hold on. There we go. Rendered field agent redacted and two of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found AI-63 at the origin of the redacted, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by Communications Department was required. Reinforming. Alright, come on up. And in the meantime, come on out, boys. Goodbye.
That piss right there has a pretty strong stream.
Yeah, it's unfortunately pretty pissy in here right now. Good thing I'm actually God.
It's like going to the men's room during the ninth inning of a baseball game.
Yeah. And it smells exactly as much like PBR.
Yes. Piss all over the floor, somehow a little bit on the ceiling.
Hey! These rocket boys should really consider not hurting me as much.
I think you should consider not trying to dull their shine.
Oh god. Okay, hold on. They're just gonna keep coming while I'm waiting for the cable car to get here, I think. I love beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Especially when both of them are still somewhat alive.
Yep. I love the power glove. It's so bad.
There's so many of them.
Yep. Good thing I've got crazy energy recovery and throwing people costs me nothing. Is there anybody else who would like a little slice of the rune pie? Oh, cable car's here.
Darn.
I might have to deal with some fuckers on the way now. I forget. Or we just hang out here for a bit.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Tunes are good. Scenic.
The area we're in
I
is
love
currently
my-
called Nowhere.
Yeah, it's weird. I like the fog and pillars vibe.
Honestly, though, like,
Reminds me of childhood.
a little bit, but mainly because of, like,
I mean, in the country Denmark.
Well, there are those woods in Denmark, though.
Yeah.
Like the deliberately planted old growth forests where the trees are perfectly in line.
Yes.
Like, this almost feels like a direct reference to that.
Yeah, because I'm assuming they have that in Finland, too.
I can imagine, yeah.
Because,
And
you know.
not all
of
the endless
Europe has
space is
been-
aboard some spaceship where the fog is the methane that we breathe to survive. That's not...
Yeah. No, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
All of Europe has been home to massive fucking industry for 2,500 years.
Yep. And at some point, they decided that they should probably plant some trees, too.
Well, how else are they going to build more ships to go steal other people's shit?
Yeah, more ships to go beat the crap out of some Romans.
Oh, and some Brits. God, those were the days.
So that's the hero's
Beat them at
tango
soccer.
that we just heard.
Beat them at soccer and at having their stuff.
It's in Finnish, but the hero's tango is about
Incredible.
at least one guy we know.
There's something up ahead. Do you see it?
I see this pick-upable. The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. AI-14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early days of the Bureau, and we found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested this specific string of words, a formula if you will, on the other altered item kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one, with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward, and to think there are still more words to be found. We will revisit this location in Alan Wake 2.
Oh.
There they are.
Holy shit.
Damn, love it when it's clearly making fun of Swedes.
Yeah.
Holidays home.
Alright, can you stand still and vamp for a bit? I need to piss and I don't want to miss this.
Oh, I'm vamping. Have fun pissing. I recently returned from Iceland, by the way, which has been a wonderful experience. The tap water is the most delicious tap water I've ever tasted anywhere in the world, and I've tasted quite a lot of tap water in many places around the world at this point. The Icelandic one is the best one, and that's because the pipes are just hooked up to the glaciers. They run it through a filter, and that's it. Likewise, they have unlimited hot showers in Iceland, because all of their water is hot. Like, they just pump the hot water out of the ground, filter it for any, like, sulfur or anything, and then it goes into people's homes. There's no electricity required to heat it, no nothing, because the whole place is a fucking volcano.
What whole place is a volcano? Iceland?
Yeah. I was talking about how you can have unlimited hot showers there because no home even has a boiler.
Yeah.
Is
the ground's just full of hot.
Yes, and also the tap water there is the most delicious I've ever had. Like, if you turn on the cold, it's just glacier water.
God. This is the dream. Our tap water here is fucking butt.
Yeah.
The city's currently being sued because our tap water is so butt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you miss me? Did you have peace in your song? Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Hell yeah.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
I do not speak Icelandic, but I kind of want to. I love the sound of it. Icelandic is like Finnish, but if people actually spoke it instead of mumbling it.
It would be,
All right. Are you ready for some of the best gaming you've ever seen?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
But first, investing in stuff.
Ooh, instead of that, I would actually recommend you invest in a Roth IRA.
I am not going to do that. I mean, I probably should, right? But
Yeah, you got a 401k. It's okay.
I got a 401k with 1-to-1 match by my employer, baby.
Fuck, yeah. That's incredible.
The benefits at a university are wonderful. Okay, so there's going to be less commentary for this next bit here. At least from me. Because of how much it rocks. I'm also going to actually switch back in my... Wait, I can do that anywhere. Switch back in my Pierce. Let's roll. Let's fucking go.
Fuck yeah.
Open, please. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, baby.
This is absolutely fucking incredible level design.
I know. Hello.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Damn, I wish I could aim.
God damn. So this is kind of like the Doom effect.
The what?
Epic guitar.
Yeah.
Doom effect. Epic guitar. Fuck, it makes combat so much better in games.
Is there a guy somewhere that I should be shooting?
No, because he started singing again, so he killed all the guys.
Ah. Hello?
Maybe
There he is.
Oh, there. I guess I was wrong. made of?
I don't know, but I'm gonna put a bunch of shotgun shells in them. Oh god. Have you played Hellsinger?
No, I have not.
If you like the Doom effect, you might like Hellsinger.
It's just epic guitar and killing dudes?
Epic guitar and killing dudes, but the shooting is a rhythm game.
Oh. I think I would miss one shot and then be incredibly frustrated and offbeat.
No, like it shoots on the beat all the time.
Oh, okay.
You just get more points for being rhythmic with it.
Okay.
God. The fucking patterns.
Fucking incredible. I love this wallpaper so much.
Yeah. Well, just the fact that the house seems to be, like, protecting me.
Yeah.
Ah. The age-old trick of attaching, or setting your musical cues to player positioning.
Yeah. Beautifully pulled off.
I think, yeah. There we go.
That was awesome.
Projector.
That was so much piss.
Just.
Ignition into slide scan 36.
Yeah, also the song is about everything that led Jesse here.
Oh.
Changed everything.
I wasn't listening to the lyrics at all. I was just listening to the guitar.
Yeah. The Spotify version has all of the guitar solos in it. Like, we didn't hear all the guitar solos because I was playing too quick, but...
Oh.
We used the slide projector.
But yeah, that's that. There's a better version of it in Alan Wake 2.
They told me not to go. The director should not.
Of the same maze?
No, of the same concept.
Fuck off.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen action before, and
I'm excited.
this myself.
It'll be a bit. And I also got to find out if my computer can run it in the first place.
Couldn't sit on my ass.
So you'll just have to buy
My memories.
a new PC.
Anything but
How much can that cost?
This one cost me $1,200.
survived were deeply affected by what we found there. By what Darling.
Yeah, that's not a
changed
small
everything.
investment.
Whether that's a good thing or a bad
Alan
thing
Wake 2 might
remains
have to
be
wait.
seen.
You can't run it.
But I did find my meaning in that desert.
Also, hi, Tabby.
A sound like a needle
Yeah, she's just downstairs.
Yeah, I hope trivia went well.
operating on the base of my skull.
I don't think they did trivia,
My
Damn.
whole being.
considering trivia goes to like 9:30 most
Said
nights.
it was nothing.
Yeah, well, it's good to see you here regardless, Tabby.
It's been there ever since, growing into
Even though you might not have done trivia.
understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
Tabby is Lasmus's significant other, whose full name is definitely visible on here.
Yep.
Because it's attached to her YouTube thing, so nobody do any stalking. And Tabby, consider changing your YouTube username.
I think that would be smart.
Yeah, full version's about 8 minutes long.
Damn.
Is this more shit that I missed? Hold on. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on the bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of the space around it. This maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze that they may allow others through. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object was discovered at Redacted by a team of rangers sent to care facility for the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Redacted discovered the object in a Redacted, which indicates it was the source of the disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are still unknown, though they are presumed to be lost in the maze.
Okay.
Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come through here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze? Turns out you can vibe your way through the maze with the power of the old gods of Asgard.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
Yeah. To all Dimensional Research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around Dimensional Research. This sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand! Dr. Darling. So Dr. Darling is doing great.
Of fucking sand.
Yeah. He's just having such a good time.
He's vibing and he's stable.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, charge. Explosives? I'll take them. Not gonna use them, but I'll take them. So much sand.
There was a doorway here.
Ah.
To where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now.
Oof.
Are you close? Just on the other side?
The video overlay effect never ceases to amaze.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to get up there? Oopa. Fuck, we're surprisingly close to the ending of the story of this.
Yep, few more streams.
We'll probably finish the actual story of this next stream.
Fuck.
Of course, then there's the DLC to account for. And we sort of get to decide which order we want to take it in.
Ooh.
We can do the Alan Wake DLC first, or we can do the non-Alan Wake DLC first.
Let's do the non-Alan Wake DLC first.
Oof, you're real semen retention kind of guy, huh?
The projector's
Oh,
in
yeah.
here. Moved again.
I'm a real edgelord.
What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
You telling me a crab gooned in this rag? Oh.
Not the move. Oh. There's audio.
Yeah, I hear Darling next door, but... Oh, here we go. Let's take it from the top.
This side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. But communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. Correction, a resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss.
We'll see it from the top, see if we can catch up to where we were.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film.
There we go.
This
We're
side
caught up.
towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slide 36 bears deep wave marks.
Loads of deep state fuckery going on here.
Yeah.
Hadron Resonance Lab, huh?
Isn't that the guys they're wearing?
Yeah, well, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers, yeah.
Yeah.
I should probably...
Is that where
We should make this
Dr. Darling is?
elevator go. Is it? Maybe.
I don't know. Seems like someplace safe.
We have another 15 minutes. Let's find out.
Yeah. Oh, it's another fucking puzzle.
I don't think so.
Oh, it looks like the computer puzzle from earlier.
It does. I think that's the only one of its kind, thank goodness, though.
Oh, thank God.
Hadron containment and siphoning practices. Hadron and the Hadron Resonance are arguably the greatest assets this Bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hadron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have redacted from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for the Hadron containment chamber, including details on the redacted being pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of the acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. For more information on the proper operating procedures of the resonance siphons, an additional report is coming soon. Hold please. Multimedia, that's just the thing we saw. Cool. Oh, there is actually a puzzle here, but it's not as complicated as the earlier one. I just have to remember how it works.
God.
Got it. Wait. No.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you. I remember her from Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm coming.
That's who's been guiding us this whole time.
That's delightfully spooky.
Yes. And also the beginning of a larger encounter that we should save for next time.
Fair enough.
As soon as I find a save point. This slide projector only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is a part of the object of power or a distinct altered item. But, of course, I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. I thought maybe emotion had something to do with it. Connection, history, love. I brought in my parents' old slides. Birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day of high school, that kind of thing. There were 2 boxes worth. That's wrong pluralization, but okay. I had to dig around the garage for an hour to find them. Never thought once of looking at them since they passed. I tried them all. I waited until all the staff left for the night. I stayed up in that booth for hours trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on, nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on, nothing happens. Love wasn't the common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the slide itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector is just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn the other slides? Oh. We have a couple of things we haven't seen here.
Oh. Huh.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, and this is my final message. It's not the end. But after this, I won't. I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It's changing me. I've seen I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another. It's terrifying. It really is. It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread.
Dr. Darling's kind of yoked,
I've
though?
done everything
Yeah,
I
why is he
can to
so
stop
fucking jacked?
the Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference. I won't be here when it happens. I should have told Emily more. I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think.
Damn.
Yes. Expedition 3. We located the source of the...
Oh, we've already seen this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was distracted by how fucking jacked he is.
He's so built.
After this, I won't. I exposed
It was really
myself to
jarring.
Hedron resonance fully. It is...
Also good for him.
Yeah, no kidding. Also, he's got tiny nipples?
You
Like,
see a lot of jacked guys with really small nipples.
interesting. Maybe they're just small compared to their massive pecs.
I think, honestly, it's just tiny nipples are more common than you think.
Potentially.
And you see more jacked guys with their shirts off than not as jacked guys.
I believe there's a save point down here. As tempting as it is to move on for now, we will save the conclusion of this epic saga for next week, but it will also be the conclusion next week.
Oof.
I know. In
What a
addition, I figure for readings from here on in, I wanted to compile a PowerPoint that just had the actual text that we're reading on it.
Yeah.
And show that. And I was trying to do that before the stream today, but it turns out that the archive doesn't actually let you copy paste the text itself. So that'll be something that I work on more. But for now, the archive itself doesn't have any crazy ads on it, and no like, click on this and you'll come in 5 seconds or whatever, like the other fucking one did. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe my internet history is betraying me.
No, there's no crazy ads.
Yeah. So I'll be displaying that
and
instead of my face.
I did come in 5 seconds when I opened up the fic, but that is unrelated to ads.
That mostly just has to do with the love of Jesus Christ, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's the Christianity. Makes me bust every time.
Yeah, you hear, damn.
Jesus always ruins my edging streak.
When he got those nails through his hands, bro, I was everywhere.
Oh my god.
It was all up the wall. Like, a black light would have made this look like a murder scene, you know what I'm saying?
I fucking launched across the room.
Yeah, bro. I impregnated Mary from the future. So, on that note...
let's get wholesome.
Yeah, it's time for Harry Potter and the School of Prayer and Miracles. For those of you who would like to join us in today's reading, please head on over to the chat. In the Discord, which is marked up in the description of this channel. There's an audio chat if you feel like you want to voice a character in Harry Potter and the Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. Then now is your time to shine. If that's not what you're feeling, you just want to participate from the other side of the screen, please stay right there. We'll be back with your regularly scheduled bedtime story. And since I'm not actually like shuffling anything around, I won't be transitioning this at all, so you'll just see me quit out of the game entirely, and then you might catch a bit of my desktop as well. Or not. Hey, look at that.
Yes.
How's it going, usual suspects?
And Rune.
Is me.
Well.
I gotta say, I wasn't as like eager to rejoin this, and that's just because the other two that we read, Sonic High School and My Immortal, felt genuine in many ways, and this feels like it's also genuine,
Parody.
but it's genuine, but it's bad.
More like a parody.
Yeah.
No, I think it feels too sincere to be a parody, but like a bad kind of sincere.
It's got less heart.
It does. Yeah. And you know, we can hold, please. I'm just trying to make this actually grab the screen.
It's only 14 chapters, so
it's only 14 chapters, but you know, if it keeps sucking, then we can switch it up. I was hoping that the Christian take on Harry Potter would be the way to go.
What was the other Hogwarts one you recommended?
I mean, I'm sure there's at least a couple.
Is it the Chuck Tingle Harriet Porter?
God, I hope so.
One of the Chuck Tingle books came through the library this week.
Oh, there we go. Now I've got it. Behold. You can now see the text that we're reading as well.
Are we on chapter 3?
Yes, we are. This is Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. Just quick, there isn't going to be as much crazy shit in this as there was in My Immortal. That said, we don't necessarily have anything against any specific religions. We just think this is super dumb, so we're reading it out loud.
Heart, stop licking my arm, you crazy dog.
Make me.
My dog is overly affectionate right now. She wants attention. I will
You're denying him attention?
Well, she's very clingy. Well, I'm currently scratching her back, so she's got.
Good.
I've got the fun spot for her where she's like scratching her leg.
So you're not being outrageously cruel by just not bowing
I
to
am-
demands immediately.
I
Yeah.
am giving her as much love and affection as I normally do.
Good.
Okay.
That's the main thing, I think. So, this is Chapter 3 of the Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. I trust we all remember our characters from a month ago.
Not at all.
Cool. We'll just make it up as we
I
go then.
remember that I was Dumbledore doing the old man voice.
Excellent. Author's note. Hello, friends. I've struggled a lot about whether or not to keep going with this story, but with a lot of praying, my husband and I have decided it is the right thing to do. We want our little ones to have a good Christian literature to read, and in this modern world, sometimes that can be hard to come by. So I will just have to make do. Smile!
Love it.
Pleased to meet you, Reverend Dumbledore.
Harry replied enthusiastically, and got to his feet.
This sure is a beautiful place you have here.
The Reverend beamed.
Why, thank you, little one.
His voice had a distinct southern twang to it that made Harry feel so safe and welcome. So you really hit the nail on the head there.
I saw that. It's like it's the return of a southern accent.
He knew in that moment that the Reverend was a man of God.
This poor little one was being raised in a terrible situation.
Hagrid declared concernedly.
He was watched by a babysitter every second of the day. His aunt saw him as part of her perfect little package. Like the big house, the fancy career, the speedy car.
Dumbledore shook his head sadly.
Too bad no one told her. Parenting should be about the children, not the parents. That is why it is called parenting.
That's a weird sentence, Dumbledore. Hagrid nodded wisely. Dumbledore turned to Harry and announced authoritatively.
Now, you can start your classes tomorrow morning. Today, you can get settled into your dormitory, but first, why don't you eat dinner with my family and me?
Really?
Harry gasped excitedly.
I've never had a family dinner before.
Why does Harry want to fuck me?
I'm going for the porn plumber.
I dig it.
It's the My Immortal coming out. Why don't you come with us then?
Dumbledore cried kindly, and then got on his knees. Everyone else did the same, raising his large, massive, manly hands to the heavens. Dumbledore bellowed in a voice even louder than Hagrid's had been.
Lord, please take us to the kitchen.
Damn, I love that they teleport by prayer. Suddenly, they all found themselves in a tasteful, decorated kitchen.
Wow.
Harry shouted in awe. He was still getting used to the power of prayer. Sometimes we take the wonderful things the Lord gives us for granted, and it takes a newcomer to the fold for us to realize just how blessed we are.
That was amazing.
Hagrid smiled knowingly.
God is an amazing guy.
He sure is, the Reverend's wife chuckled, before getting down on her knees and raising her own hands upwards. Someone else beat her, actually. I thought it was just a one-off.
I know it's McGonagall.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can hit her with another southern vibe.
Dear Lord, please set the table with the sky blue cloth and the Sunday dishes. And please give us biscuits, fried golden brown, and gravy, creamy mashed potatoes, and my great Aunt Eleanor's corn casserole, corn on the cob slathered with butter, and for dessert, some some chocolate raspberry cookies. I've got
Damn.
southern on the brain.
Christianity's sounding better and better.
You mean God can cook me dinner without me having to?
Low key though, church cookout food, like, kind of rolls a little bit.
My church
Pretty
has a
excellent.
chicken. My church has a chicken dinner
Oof,
where they fried chicken,
mm,
and it's pretty bomb.
that sounds delightful.
Mm.
All of these things appeared on the table exactly as the Reverend's wife had asked for them, masterfully prepared and delicious smelling. Harry's mouth dropped open. Truly, this woman was a real Proverbs 31 wife.
Oh wait, didn't we say Rasmus was gonna look at the Bible verse?
Oh yeah, what's
Oh,
Proverbs
yes.
31?
Ah,
I'm sorry,
Gotta
I know
pull
you have
it.
to get out your pocket Bible, the one you carry with you at all times.
Gotta pull out the Bible.
is the final chapter of the book of Proverbs in the Hebrew Bible or the Old Testament. It contains advice for a just king and details the attributes of an ideal woman. One of the key verses is, "Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her at the gates."
That's pretty kinky.
Reverend Rasmus over here.
Hermione,
The Reverend summoned loudly.
dinner time.
I'm claiming Hermione. This sounds amazing.
Good, thank you. I was hoping you would. Immediately, and with cheerful obedience, an 11-year-old girl in a pretty pink dress with a matching bow came running down the stairs. She ran over to her father. Dumbledore is Hermione's father? She ran over to her father and gave him the winning smile that daughters have. Yeah.
I'm still just imagining it as an old man.
Welcome home, Daddy.
She smiled and then
Oh,
turned to
no.
his wife.
Can I help at all with dinner, Mommy?
It is all prepared, thanks be to God.
Her mother retorted gracefully. Hermione nodded knowingly.
Hermione, I would like you to meet Harry Potter, our newest student at Hogwarts School for Prayer and Miracles.
Dumbledore introduced magnanimously. Hold on. Magnanimously.
Wait, I have a question. Is Hermione still have the different last name then?
I haven't seen a Granger yet, so probably not.
It's in this one.
Yeah, it's right there.
Harry, I would like you to meet Hermione Granger, my beloved daughter. Is
Interesting.
it
Please,
Dumbledore Granger?
pleased to meet you.
Hermione responded sweetly with a shy grin. Harry could barely respond. This was the most beautiful young woman he had ever come across. So different from all the girls in public school, who were focused on trying to be like the career women they saw in the Sex and the City. This little one was the picture of innocence and godliness. They didn't capitalize God, this is sinful.
Not gonna lie, when they
God damn it.
described Hermione's outfit, my brain went for some reason to the twins from The Shining.
Oh, I was definitely 100% in V for Vendetta mode, like that Natalie Portman scene that was terrible.
I haven't seen that.
You should go watch V for Vendetta at some point.
I know what you're talking
I'll watch
about.
it after the Alien movies.
There you go.
It's also a graphic novel, and I strongly recommend it.
Now,
Dumbledore pronounced genially.
I didn't think that said genially.
Me neither, but we got through it.
Let's eat.
As the holy men, women, and little ones dug into the delicious manna the Lord had granted them, the conversation amongst the adults turned to darker topics. Harry listened intently, and he did not understand it, but he was very interested.
Dark days are coming.
Hagrid pronounced gravely around a mouthful of casserole.
Evil forces are coming into this world, and the little ones at Hogwarts may be our last resort.
Ah, child soldiers. Psalm 127:5.
Oh, Reverend Rasmus?
Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be put to shame when they contend with their opponents in court.
Huh. Dumbledore referenced solemnly, and the others around the table nodded knowingly. Hogwarts might be the last hope for the forces of good in this world. Author's note: blessings.
Blessings.
I'm a big fan of Reverend Rasmus. I like this. Author's note. Hello, friends. I apologize for being gone for so long. One of my little ones came down with pneumonia, so of course my life has been nothing but doctor's appointments and chicken soup, and that's on top of all the other work a mommy has to do. I'd nearly forgotten about this little story of mine when I sat down to catch up my email, and lo and behold, there were dozens of messages from this lovely site. Now, of course, there were some hateful messages that made me very sad, but for every review posted by an evolutionist with a bee in his bonnet, there were 3 lovely private messages from other mommies out there thanking me for doing the Lord's work. Wow.
Yes, well, stop.
I know when the Lord is telling me something. So here's another chapter for all you mommies out there and all you non-believers spreading hatred. Well, let's see if you aren't converted by the time the story's over. Smile. When the delicious...
Chapter 4, dangerous days ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. I missed the title.
Yeah.
When the delicious, filling dinner had ended, Harry wiped some last tasty cookie crumbs from the side of his mouth. He was very full and very tired. Discovering the truth, being saved, and coming to Hogwarts, it had certainly been a long day for this little one.
You look like you could use a good night's sleep.
The Reverend's wife commented daintily.
How would you like to move into your dormitory?
I would love to.
Harry cried cheerfully.
I hate it so much.
The amount of adjectives, the amount of ending in ly adjectives is really... he was so excited.
Adverbs.
Those are adverbs. They are, aren't they? And there's one after every quotation. It seems like somebody was like, you need to throw in one of these each time to make sure people know how your characters are talking. He was so excited to become a student here, semicolon, and he was so grateful for the opportunities the Lord had given him. Sometimes, people who have done without are the most grateful.
Hermione, why don't you show our newest student to the dormitory?
Dumbledore wisely.
I'd love to, Daddy.
Hermione replied obediently with an innocent girlish smile, semicolon, and got to her feet, semicolon, and smoothed out the skirt of her becoming pink frock.
Did I clean the kitchen first?
Oh, so God can make dinner, but he can't clean the kitchen?
Who is he?
That has
Me?
standards, apparently.
The Reverend's wife answered, and did you say the thing?
I can take care of that tonight.
The Reverend's wife answered indulgently, semicolon. Do they use semicolons like commas? It seems to be the case. And she was already beginning to clear the elegant porcelain dishes.
You, Mommy?
Hermione shouted gratefully, semicolon, and she walked over to Harry.
Would you please come with me?
Harry blushed shyly, semicolon, and got to his feet. His aunt had never taught him how to talk to pretty girls. She had always said that pretty girls were shallow and not very smart, and that a real woman put her career first and didn't care about her looks. Semicolon. But it only took one look at this godly young girl to realize just how wrong that was. A woman taking pride in her appearance is honoring the Lord, semicolon, because after all, it is the Lord who gave her a pretty face and nice hair. Taking care of that is important. Harry got the feeling that Hermione was as beautiful on the inside as she was on the outside. Yeah. The two little ones stepped out into the brisk, chilly night, semicolon, and for a few minutes they were both silent. Harry did not think it was possible for this sweet, demure girl to be as nervous as he was, semicolon, but going by the silence, perhaps she was a little nervous herself. After a few minutes, Hermione welcomed shyly.
Welcome to Hogwarts. It is a wonderful place, and we really are so glad to have you here.
Hermione's gonna eat me, isn't she?
If you're not careful.
Harry's face reddened as they crossed an expansive, flowery field. They were going in the direction of a cluster of imposing, stone, academic-looking buildings.
Thank you.
He muttered happily.
It is beautiful, and it feels very holy.
A little better.
What is happening over there?
It's not a little better. Sorry, my mom came home, so I was talking to her about something.
Oh, no worries.
It is.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom!
My headphones are in. Sorry, guys.
Damn. Hermione commented
Next
enthusiastically. Semicolon. And her chocolate-colored, carefully curled tresses were bouncing along with her steps.
My father is a very godly man, and to spread the word of the Lord is his greatest dream. Oh, I forgot semicolon.
Truly, that is a noble dream.
Harry responded gravely with wisdom beyond his few years. They walked for a few more minutes in silence. Eventually, they reached the end of the lovely green meadow.
The boys' dormitory is this way.
Hermione exposited knowingly semicolon. And with the innocent, casual affection so often found in children, she grabbed Harry's hand as she led him around the edifice of classrooms. Harry was so nervous, semicolon. He could not think of anything to say. His brain fumbled for the perfect Christian thing to say, semicolon. But before he could even manage a word, Hermione came to a stop in front of a tall stone tower.
This is the boys' dormitory.
The devout young woman explained kindly, semicolon, and she gestured to the heavy oak door beside them.
I would show you inside, semicolon, but I would hate to cause a scandal.
I understand.
Harry declared graciously. Too many young men these days pressure young women into things undesired and forbidden. It is the mark of a true, old-fashioned gentleman to respect the fact that every young woman is another man's future wife. And we all know that it would be dreadful, terrible sin to bring another man's wife into intimacy. Why does modern culture suddenly treat that as okay simply because he does not have her yet? Man's laws may permit it, semicolon, but the laws of the Lord are not bound by time.
They're kids.
They're 11. This was well established.
Yeah. Yep. Hermione moved to push open the imposing large door, but she struggled with the knob. It was quite a heavy door, but Harry was a good, devout Christian now. He would not have a young, godly girl struggling to open a door which he was perfectly capable of opening himself. With a simple faith so often seen in little ones, Harry got down on his knees and lifted his hands skyward, lots of semicolons, and shouted prayerfully,
Dear Lord, please open these doors and allow me to enter my new home.
With a loud, thunderous boom that echoed throughout the expansive, beautiful campus, the doors crashed open. Harry stood piously as Hermione's jaw dropped. Now she knew for certain that this was truly a man of the Lord. Harry was about to
broke the door.
Harry was about to step inside when Hermione grabbed his arm. He blushed once more.
Wait, Harry.
Hermione uttered quickly.
There's something you should know.
What is it?
Harry queried questioningly.
My father says that dark times are coming.
Hermione spoke worriedly.
There is a man named Voldemort who wants to destroy all that we stand for. He is pushing an agenda in Congress which will stop us from practicing our faith freely.
Oh no.
What the fuck? But that is what our founding fathers built this nation for.
Harry cried indignantly.
The freedom of religion.
Voldemort doesn't care.
Hermione remarked sadly, and she shook her head.
And he is gaining power. The freedom of Christians to practice our faith is disappearing by the day. Soon, it will be like it was in Rome.
Lovely, ladylike tears began to roll down her delicate, terrified face.
And I don't like lions.
It'll be all right.
Harry reassured manfully.
We will just need to pray really, really hard. That's why we're here, after all.
You're so brave.
Hermione pronounced admiringly, and she wiped the tears from her eyes. She flung her arms around Harry's neck.
Thank you for giving me courage.
Harry patted her head before departing and entering his new home. It wasn't until the doors had closed behind him that he realized that he did not know where he was supposed to sleep. The tower consisted of an old stone staircase winding up the steep sacred walls, and there were doors leading into each bedroom off the stairway corridor. Harry felt very lost for a moment, but a quick prayer showed him the way. As he collapsed into his bed, very tired from such an eventful day, he thought about the events that were coming. It was truly a good thing that the Lord had called him when he did. We got another one in us, I would say.
Yeah, we have time.
Yeah. Where's the chapter name? Oh, A New Friend, ? Author's note. Hello, friends. I'm very sorry if this chapter is a bit shorter than usual, because just as soon as one sick little one gets better, wouldn't you know it, another one starts running a fever. Ugh, a mommy's life sure is exhausting. I wasn't planning on posting another chapter until things had settled down, but the hobby says the work of the Lord doesn't wait for the whims of men. So you can all thanks Ephesians 5:22-24.
Oh, fuck. I had a different one pulled up.
Shit!
You might want to start looking at Acts 5:29 as well, just in case.
That's the one I have pulled up.
Come on, Reverend Rasmus. You should know these mighty hearts.
Listen, the work of the Lord doesn't wait for the whims of men, Ghost.
Apologies.
Okay.
I'm undead, so you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
5, Ephesians 5. All right. You said 22 to
22-24. Yeah.
Wives, submit yourselves to your husbands as you do to the Lord.
Oh, God.
For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, which he is the Savior.
Okay.
Now, as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit to their husbands in everything.
Cool. That's the sexism clause.
That's a lovely sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Exactly. Ooh, and on that note, some of you lovely readers have requested me to write down the Bible verses after each chapter. Well, far be it from me to not spread the word of the Lord. Another question I've gotten: in the original books, Harry Potter and friends frequently question authority. And how do I feel about this? Well, that's quite a toughie, you've asked me. I talked to the hubby about it, and we agreed that usually it's good to obey authority, but when authority is acting contrary to the Lord, you should talk to that authority about it. Acts 5:29.
Peter and the other apostles replied, "We must obey God rather than human beings."
You just might see authority figures making bad decisions in this chapter. Nobody is perfect except the Lord. No, not even Dumbledore, no matter what the original books told you. And how Harry Potter handles this will be a big question in the story. Hint, it will be very different than the original books. And finally, I got a PM from a lovely friend who was a bit confused, so I'll just clear this up now. I do not own the original books, and those belong to JKR. So without further ado, Harry woke up drowsily in a comfy, fluffy mattress. It was only now that he had the energy to observe his surroundings. The room was small, but also everything a little boy needed. There was a big, warm fire in the gray stone walls across from him, a shelf of intelligent, age-appropriate books. The Holy Bible was in the center of the shelf, of course, and there was a simple wood dresser of respectable school-appropriate attire, and, of course, a clean porcelain sink for washing up and brushing teeth and such. It was only then that our hero noticed that there was another bed in the room. It was the same as his own bed, except that this other bed had not been made. Also, this bed had its own Bible in it, and it looked different from the one on the shelf. But where was this new roommate of his? Harry looked behind him to see a small, pallid young boy with shockingly bright red hair, with seeming piety as he prayed to the small statue. At this shocking sight, Harry felt a horror, but he quickly composed himself and declared bravely,
Hello, friend. My name is Harry Potter. I take it we are roommates. What's your name?
He wants to be Ron.
You can be Ron.
Okay. Ronald Weasley.
The other boy responded friendlily, and he reached out a hand to shake.
Welcome to Hogwarts. I am a Christian too.
Really?
Harry exclaimed delightedly and clasped his hands together. We're ignoring the semicolons. There's so many of them and they bog the story down.
So many. This is joyous news.
I have a feeling that he's going to be Catholic.
Ronald smiled deviously, and Harry remembered that he had just seen this boy praying to a statue, and he wondered why that would be. But he was new to this whole Christianity thing, and maybe that was okay. Still, it didn't feel quite right. He bravely resolved to bring it up to Dumbledore.
Would you like to come to breakfast with me to breakfast?
Ronald queried politely, as he got up from the statue he'd been kneeling in front of.
They have just food here in the Great Hall.
Would I ever?
Harry cried delightedly, and he bolted out of bed and brushed his teeth and washed his face. This little one certainly had a healthy appetite. In a jiffy, Harry and his new friend had joined the stream of young lads on the steep, winding stairs heading to breakfast. They could smell the aroma of breakfast from the Great Hall, and it wafted right into their noses. Before they knew it, they were all sitting in the Great Hall.
Ghost.
Oh, come sit with me and my family.
Ronald offered eagerly, and he motioned frantically towards a table packed full of people with hair just as red as his.
Come on, come on, come on. I can't wait for them to see that I've made a new friend.
Oh, he's Irish Catholic, that's what's happening. Harry followed Ronald with the obedience of one who does not have many friends in a new situation. Oh, what a difficult circumstance that can be, and how many believers have been led astray by those situations.
Guys!
Ronald screeched joyously as he pulled Harry towards the table of his family.
This is Harry Potter, and he's my new roommate.
Hello, Harry.
The Weasleys chorused in unison.
Welcome to Hogwarts
School of Prayer and Miracles.
Hello.
Harry stammered shyly. Something about this group was making him nervous.
Nice to meet you.
He sat down at their table. He could smell a delicious breakfast, but where was the food? No sooner had the thought crossed his mind when the Reverend Dumbledore came onto the Great Hall stage and dropped down to his knees and raised his hands skyward and screamed.
Oh, yeah. Dear Lord, please provide these devout young ones with 3 strips of bacon or links of sausage, each 2 for the ladies.
Wow.
A bowl of hearty oatmeal flavored with cinnamon and apple chunks, 2 poached eggs cooked all the way through,
Ew.
home fries seasoned with garlic,
Right.
a glass of orange juice and milk, and dishes up to the task.
Damn. They lost me a couple of ways along the way, but home fries seasoned with garlic is pretty badass.
I prefer my eggs scrambled.
And poached cooked
Poached
all the
eggs
way
are
through
nice.
is lame.
All the way through is a fucking sin.
Yeah.
Also,
Harry?
what if you're allergic to cinnamon?
Then die in hell, apparently.
It means God hates you.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
not going to be at the school anyway.
Harry was once again amazed to see the food appear in front of him. The food looked and smelled amazing. He suspected good old Minerva had something to do with its delicious spread. But before he dug into the food, he remembered that he had something to discuss with the Reverend. Harry fought his nervousness, and he ran after Dumbledore as he hopped dexterously off the stage.
Excuse me.
The young believer cried innocently as he ran after the Reverend as fast as his little legs could carry him.
Excuse me, Reverend.
What is it, son?
The Reverend reiterated kindly. He was dressed respectably in sturdy, manly jeans and a red, white, and blue plaid shirt over which virile tresses were visible, and a pair of admirable brown cowboy boots.
I think the author has a type.
Mm.
Are you settling in all right?
I sure am.
Harry retorted gracefully.
How are things with your family?
Very well,
replied Dumbledore knowledgeably, and he was impressed with his little one's manners.
How is... We're in English. Was there something you wanted to talk to me about?
Well...
Harry began uncomfortably, and he scuffed his blue-sneakered foot against the polished wood floor of the Great Hall.
I woke up this morning and saw my roommate praying to a statue. Is that really an okay thing to do?
That is a real toughie.
Dumbledore answered ponderously.
Well, I don't worship idols. It is in fact a very unchristian thing to do. But you see, here at Hogwarts, we divide ourselves into sorting hats. After breakfast, all the new little ones will try their hats. Each of the different hats have different beliefs, but we all love the Lord. And what more in common do you need?
That does sound true.
Harry pondered sensitively.
But is it really? It seems that if we really love the Lord, we don't need to divide ourselves. Are the divisions between different hats really so significant as to merit dividing Christianity? What are these divisions?
Well, they are somewhat significant.
Dumbledore allowed tentatively.
For instance, I am a Gryffindor hat. We believe everything in the Bible and only the Bible. That red-headed roommate of yours is a Slytherin hat.
And Slytherins worship statue?
Harry queried innocently. The Reverend nodded gravely.
Then how are they Christian?
Harry questioned skeptically.
What about Exodus 24 through 6?
Exodus
That's
24
the
through
10th
6.
Commandment.
You got it?
You shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above or on the earth beneath or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them or worship them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sins of the parent to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing love to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments.
Damn.
Nice
really
of them
saying
to
the
put it at
quiet
the
part
very
out
bottom.
loud.
Yeah.
That's not exactly what they had written here, which is interesting. That's a 10 commandment.
Well, they have different commandments.
Dumbledore explained well-meaningly.
They love the Lord, and that is all we need.
But do they really love the Lord?
Harry posited timidly.
If they do, then why do they worship statues?
Dark days are coming.
Dumbledore replied earnestly.
We need to be inclusive. If there are only Gryffindor hats at Hogwarts, And there would not be many people left.
I see.
Harry conceded uncertainly as he walked back to Ronald's overcrowded table. He was getting nervous about this hat business, but he supposed he did have to trust Dumbledore. After all, grown-ups know best, right?
I believe that Hufflepuffs are now Mormons.
Good.
That's canon in here.
You know, we might actually get to
Wait,
that. I'm curious to see where this goes from here. There's a lot of world building happening that I'm kind of fascinated by.
This is
Wait.
fun.
I'm curious if Ron's supposed to be the bad Christian. I put that in quotes. Does this mean that he's going to side with? Are they going to put Malfoy in Gryffindor, or are they going to keep him in Slytherin? I'm curious now, actually.
All of this and more on next week's episode of Dragon's Ball PP.
When's the next episode?
It's next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good night, everyone.